Check, 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 check. Check. It looks like my microphone's not being picked up through OBS. Bummer. What the heck, man? Hold on, let's try this again. Sure, MV7. Check. Check. Okay, I think it should be working now. I just had to reset it. Okay, now how does it sound, Brandy? It should sound a little better than it did a second ago. Is that even better? Well, all I was saying was hi. We're gonna keep reading the Kolbrin Bible tonight. What's up? We're gonna listen to some really beautiful stuff. Kolbrin Bible has been one of the more fascinating reads as far as, this sort of a cult, way of things going on as far as the ancient world is concerned. Their own story, their own myths, how, it's got the Great Flood, it's got Sword in the Stone, it's got God's coming down from the heavens, it's got all the things. It's got all the things that our favorite stories has, but it's just one with a very interesting context. The history behind it is a bunch of Egyptian priests went to Ireland with a bunch of Druid priests, and it's a combination of both of those cultures. It's pretty wild. Hello, Brandy. And we'll start now. Let me just get a quick little mic check with my recording software, because this is actually going for the book. Tonight's recording is being recorded into our official audiobook for the next Kolbrin Bible release. So check 1 2. It's always the P's. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where are the pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? All right, let's play that back and see how it's actually going for the book. It's always the P's. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where are the pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? And we're about ready, folks. Well, without further ado, chapter 9, Kolbrin Bible. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy our little theater. All right. Good thing I left some of the... Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, without further ado, the Kolbrin Bible, Book of Scrolls, book number 3, chapter 9. This one is chaptered. Oh, I'm sorry, we're on chapter 10. Chapter 10, the Sacred Registers. My God and Father, my Creator and Governor, Supreme and Immortal Spirit, I come to you as a wayward son comes to his father. I come as the world-weary wanderer comes home. I come as the victorious, battle-bludgeoned warrior comes to the place of his rest. I am one who has passed the trials. I am one who has survived the challenges. I have returned full of wisdom and knowledge, the fruits of long years in your earthly place of instruction. There I was, diligent. I was not a waster of time. I was not a man of idleness. I am proved worthy. I, your son, have come home. The virtues I developed on earth are the messengers that sped before me. My qualities hastened to announce my coming. They sped on invisible wings so that only those sensitive to that which emanated from me knew of their coming. They came as perfume carried on the wind. They announced me, they heralded me. They gave salutations to the spirits in the bright abodes. Hey, shout out Patreon. We just cashed out a few months worth of Patreon payouts to buy these new studio headphones. You guys like them? Yet I have not forgotten the dwellers in terror. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to cash out a Patreon towards a down payment on a house so that I don't have to record with a kennel next door. Yet I have not forgotten the dwellers in terror, and a dark spirit of the twilight has gone forth to make known to them my departure from earth. Oh, motherfucker. Guys, I didn't hit the record button. We're reading for a good 3 minutes and we didn't hit the record button. It's all right. We just had to get warmed up. Noted, universe. Noted. You need more? You need more? You need more from me, universe? All right, let's do this, baby. Chapter 10. The Sacred Registers, Part 10. My God and Father, my Creator and Governor, Supreme and Immortal Spirit, I come to you as a wayward son comes to his father. I come as the world-weary wanderer comes home. I come as the victorious, battle-bludgeoned warrior comes to the place of his rest. I am one who has passed the trials. I am one who has survived the challenges. I have returned full of wisdom and knowledge, the fruits of long years in your earthly place of instruction. There I was, diligent. I was not a waster of time. I was not a man of idleness. I am proved worthy. I, your son, have come home. The virtues I developed on earth are the messengers that sped before me. My qualities hastened to announce my coming. They sped on invisible wings, so that only those sensitive to that which emanated from me knew of their coming. They came as perfume carried on the wind. They announced me, they heralded me. They gave salutations to the spirits in the bright abodes. Yet I have not forgotten the dwellers in terror. And the small dark spirit of the twilight has gone forth to make known to them my departure from this earth. This, that should any there know of me, they may be made aware that I am not of their dismal company. Will there be weeping there in the dank, dreary? Will there be weeping in the dank, dreary darkness? I surmounted the trials of existence and heaviness. Now my spirit can speed like the lightning flash. I am not one who has accomplished what had to be done. I have governed my affairs not wholly but earthly standards, but by the greater ordinance. I am one who has accomplished what had to be done. I have governed my affairs not wholly by earthly standards, but I see what you're saying. I have governed my affairs not wholly by earthly standards, but by the greater ordinances of heaven. I have carefully read the books of instruction and listened to the interpreting words of the wise. He who tests hearts and reads thoughts has weighed me, and I was not found waiting in the balances. I am a cool one, for my thoughts rest in peace. I am not numbered among the hot ones whose thoughts consume them as fire consumes wood. I have passed the nameless ones, to come into the presence of the great one whom no man names, whose name is not knowable to men. I have reached the destination of ages. I have achieved the ultimate goal. I have put on the mantle of immortality and the robe of light which the heavenly weavers prepared for me. I am a little one who comes into littleness and not greatness. I am a humble one and come not in pomp and grandeur. For these things of the four-quartered earth have no place here. I have done things which have been wrong, but these were done in ignorance and not willfully or with malice. O watchers, announce to the lords of light and to the lords of darkness that I am one who has penetrated the mystic veil, but is destined to return to the realm of heaviness. Watchers, announce that I am now a self-knowing, everlasting spirit, Father of gods, who is above all, issue the decrees of fate which ensure that henceforth I live a life of service, that I may live purposefully when I return to fulfill my destiny. Chapter 11, or I should say chapter 10, done. Damn, I feel like I have something interesting. All right. These chapters there's like 20-something registers. The sacred registers part through 20-something. We're at part 11. And then there's a bunch of other, there's probably 5 or 6 longer, actually full-length chapters after that. And then I haven't been able to wrap my head around what it means by the sacred registers. They all they're related, but not. It's not like it's a linear story, but there's a lot of the same aspects going on. So I'm thinking it's almost like the book of Psalms in the Bible, so roughly, give or take, like a bunch of little stories, parables, a bunch of parables, but also not. Ross Christopher, Ross Christopher, what's up? Shalvit Israel, hello Sunflower. There's 3 of us in the room. I think I'm considered. There's 3 watching. I'm pretty sure I'm considered with one of those 3. Which means we have we have the first of the magic Tesla numbers. What up? Thank you guys for chilling. And well, to be fair, as you should be, as one should be. It's like I spend enough time of my life consuming absolute fucking garbage nonsense like as I should be here right now, diving into some scripture. You know what I mean? Okay, well, next chapter. Next chapter. Ooh, almost forgot to hit record again. Not today. Not today, Satan. All right. Oh, also, quick shout out to my YouTube channel members and my Patreon members. I just combined y'all's money and was able to buy these new studio headphones. So we have stepped up our audio book and our live game. Thank you guys. Okay. Chapter 11. Chapter 11. The Sacred Registers. Part 11. My heart, my spirit, my kohar, guardian of my memories. I'm only going to say this one thing. I didn't want this to be a commentary because I need to get these done, and the commentary versions of my lives take fucking hours for like 2 chapters. So this is all I'm going to say for this. Kohar, we're sort of learning that the kohar is like, it seems to be part like spirit guide, part ancestor, part guardian, part like higher self. It seems to be part all of those sort of etheric counterparts of ourselves that help us on the other side of the veil. So that's what kohar is. Now you apply that as needed for the rest of this chapter, which I think is only like 5 minutes. It's pretty short. So here we go. The Sacred Registers, Part 11. My heart, my spirit, my kohar, guardian of my memories, cast not your words in the balances against me. My faults and failings are not few, for no mortal man is perfect. Yet they weigh highly against my qualities and my good deeds. Say not that I have wrought evil to any man willfully or with malice. Say not that I am a man of wickedness. Let me not suffer sorrowful remorse in the gloom and darkness, but let me live forever within the region of light. I have done deeds of goodness and led a goodly life. I have overcome the wiles of wickedness and avoided the snares of temptation. I have lived in peace with my neighbors. I have dealt justly and fairly with everybody, and have not uttered words of malice to stir up strife. I have not gossiped about my neighbors, nor engaged in idle chatter concerning their affairs. Hold on, the neighbors just pulled up. A bum 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 bum. Hopefully this doesn't cut it short. You know how it is recording, man letter style. We're playing with the elements. Playing with the elements. All right. I have lived in peace with my neighbors. I have dealt justly and fairly with them, and I already read that part. These things are not easy. And as no man is perfect, I have at times been bad-tempered under provocation. Therefore speak words that will weigh in the balances against my failings. I have not slandered any man, nor have I willfully caused pain and suffering. I had not caused the widow to weep, nor the child to cry without cause. I have dealt justly with my servants and with the servants of others, and have been loyal to my masters. I have not slain unlawfully, nor wounded any man wilfully. Yet no man is perfect, and when my burdens have weighed heavily upon me, I have spoken harshly. Therefore speak words that will weigh in the balances against my failings. I don't. I wish these don't have volume switch knobs on here, do you? Interesting. How am I supposed to adjust the volume on this thing? Give me a sec, you guys. We gotta do some. Sounds like timing was perfect because the dogs are going crazy right now. I think Pongo's in trouble. All right. I have never oppressed a poor man, or taken from him what is his by virtue of my position. I have never oppressed the weak or cheated in the substance of metals. I have never said to a hungry woman, lay with me and you shall eat, for this is a vile thing. I have not lain with the wife of another man or seduced a child, for these are abominations. Yet no man is perfect, and few are commanders of their thoughts. Therefore speak words that will lighten these things in the balances. See, this whole conversation he's having with this Kohar. And the Kohar, I'm almost getting the sense that it's almost like the thing that weighs you at the end. It's like all the things. It's like all the etheric things all wrapped into like one entity that they call the Kohar. Anywho, we're gonna keep going. I have not churned the water of another, so that he is deprived of his full measure. I have not stopped flowing waters in their course. I have not kept fodder from cattle, nor allowed the pastures to be neglected. I have not caused any child to know fear without reason, nor have I beaten one in bad temper. I have not transgressed the statutes of the king. Yet no man is perfect, and sometimes that which is right in its day becomes wrong in another. Therefore speak words that will weigh in the balances against my wrongdoings. I have not stolen, neither have I taken the possessions of any man by deceit. I have not divided the household of any man, nor separated him from his wife or children. I have not quarreled with any man because of ignorance. I have not turned from my duties or failed in my obligations. I have not hidden my errors or buried my failings. Yet no man is perfect. Therefore speak words that will weigh in the balances for me. I have never behaved boisterously in a sacred place, nor have I ever defiled one. My hand has not been demanding because of my office, nor have I dealt haughtily with those who came to me with a plea. I have not increased my position by false words or writings. Yet my burden has been increased because of the perversity and willfulness of men, and no man is perfect. Therefore speak words that will weigh in the balances against my weaknesses. This is really interesting stuff. I have not permitted envy to eat my heart, nor malice to corrupt it. I have not been loud of mouth, nor spoken words of boastfulness. I have never slandered another or uttered words of falsehood. My tongue has never escaped from the control of my heart. I have never decided the words of another because they passed my understanding, nor have I stopped my ears to words of enlightenment. I have never hidden myself to observe others, nor have I ever disclosed the secret designs or doings of others, unless they be of evil intent. Yet no man is perfect. Therefore speak words that will weigh in the balances for me. When I have done wrong, I have adjusted the scales that weighed down heavily against me. I have not hidden my weaknesses. I have not hidden my weaknesses and failings in dark places, but washed them clean in the sunlight of honest compensation. I have not succumbed to the lures of lewdness, nor has my tongue spoken slyly of things, which should be kept private. I have not peeped at nakedness or pried into another's privacy. I have respected the modesty of womankind and the innocent delicacy of childhood. Yet men are as they are and imperfect, while thoughts stray wilfully and are not easily restrained. Therefore speak words that will weigh in the balances for me. Great One, protect me. O Kohar, save me. Hear the words of my heart. I was one who was ever mindful of what was wrong and what was right. I did what I thought was right and shunned that which I thought was wrong. I listened to those who were wiser than I and helped those who were less privileged. Can man do more? That was end of chapter 11. Oops. Excuse me. Shall we begin 12? Y'all, shall we begin 12? Do you have anything to say before we start? Should you get another glass of water? Or another glass of wine? Some vino? Roll yourself another oregano? Roll yourself up some oregano tea to boil on the pot, of which is steam you inhale from the pot, of helps sinuses, boiling herbs. Don't even. All right. Well, for those of you just joining in, I'm Keith. Hi. What's up? What's your name? Feel free to introduce yourself. Glad you made it here. Your soul, your Kohar thanks you. Your soul thanks you. Your ancestors say, hey, thanks for just taking a load off for a second and just kind of taking in some, you know? Okay. I can't tell if those voices are being picked up by the microphone or not. Check. All right. Chapter 12. The Sacred Registers. Part 12. Know me and understand my ways. I am one who sees the past and the future. I look into hidden places. I am one who wanders freely. I am one who can be reborn. I am one who knows the speech of the released. I am an uplifter. The climbers come to me and I support them. I lift them up, I strengthen. Therefore, bring me the sustenance of smoke. What? What did he just say? I hear and I hear not, for what I hear is heard by others. I speak and I speak not, for what I speak is in the mouths of others. I weep and I weep not, for my weeping is the weeping of others. I am an uplifter. The climbers come to me and I console them. I enlighten them with words of hidden wisdom. Thus they find the way. Thus they find the way. Let me finish the sentence. Thus they find the way. Yes. I just said that was that last sentence for the paragraph, so we can go ahead and let the dogs finish doing their thing for a second. Well, I say hello, everybody. What are you guys drinking on? Actually, it's a good time for me to stop and drink some water. Stay hydrated. How you guys doing in there? You enjoying yourselves? Name's Keith, minor letters. We're just, what? Tacos. We're recording the Kolbrin Bible, man, and it's been an interesting ride so far. And thank you guys for the support on the channel. Thanks Patreon supporters and channel members and super chatters and people who are just here watching the video and liking and just, just taking a load off. Thank you guys. It means a lot. Yeah, it means a lot. So, I guess I'll wait still. I think the dogs are still barking. A neighbor just rolled up, bumping. All right. Are we recording still? Yes, we are. I am one who comes forth when the circle is formed. When the twin lamps have been lit and the incantations made, I come forth from the consecrated place and bear the staff of power. I know the secrets of the dark waters and the secrets of the blood. I am a wanderer in strange places. It comes in waves. I am a wanderer in strange places. I am one who does not fear to tread the forbidden paths. I am the uplifter. The climbers come to me and I reveal the way. The climbers come to me and I reveal the way. I am the opener of tombs. I am the dweller in the stone caverns. I am the one who precedes the herald of the companions. I am the swimmer in the waters of wisdom. I am the discoverer of hidden places. I am the one who hovers above the still waters. I am the wanderer with the winds. I am the wanderer with the winds. Damn, dogs, be quiet, please, for the love of God. can hear him growling like he's just ready to start barking. I am the wanderer with the winds. I am an uplifter. The climbers come to me and are comforted. They thirst and they thirst and I refresh them. They hunger and I fill them with food. I am the sitter beneath the sycamore. I am the sitter beneath the sycamore. I am the eater of the rowan. I am the heart within the heat of the fire and the eye within the candle flame. I am the uprising hawk and the contented dove. I am the one who has tamed the serpent and drawn forth its secrets. I am the one who has many eyes and sees what is written in the night skies, whose ears hear the whispers at the edge of the great waters. I am the one whose right foot rests on the earth and whose left foot rests on the firmament. I am one who faces all the spirits alike and knows their true nature. I am an uplifter. The climbers come to me, and I give them peace. I am one who gazes into the deep, dark pool. I am the one who gazes into the deep, dark pool, reading the things hidden therein. I am the caller forth of the deformed ones and the tongue of the bright ones. I am he of the everlasting form. I am he who provides stability to faltering forms and the interpreter who spans the veil. I am an uplifter. The climbers come to me, and I provide their guide and their guardian. Know me and understand my ways. Invoke me through the rite of smoke and wine. We're going to read this last part again. Know me and understand my ways. Invoke me through the rite of smoke and wine. Call me forth into the circle of stone, but beware, for lest you hold the 7 keys and understand the nature of the 3 rays, you are lost. Whoo! End of chapter 12. Gangster. Let's run that last line back one more time. I think it might have picked up the neighbors. Whoops. I was like, where's that coming from? It's coming from my YouTube video playback. Let's go.
Through the rite of smoke and wine. We're going to read this last part again. Know me and understand my ways. Invoke me through the rite of smoke and wine. Call me forth into the circle of stone, but beware, for lest you hold the 7 keys and understand the nature of the 3 rays, you are lost.
Ooh, chills. What's up, man? Dope. This is a Kolbrin Bible. It's a dope one, eh, guys? Well, we got 3 chapters done. How many minutes is that? It's like, it's about 5. That's about 12, 5, 18, 22-ish? Not even. More like 15 without much way to stop, huh? What's up, Loud Pipes? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, everybody. All right. Let's see how long the next chapter is, because I kind of want to keep going. The Scroll of Ramkat. It looks like we're out of... Oh, no, there's only 12 registers. So we're done with the registers. The first 12 chapters were all the sacred registers. Now 13 is the Scroll of Ramkat. And I think each of these... So there might be... Yeah, now we're to the scrolls. So this is the book of scrolls. The next one is the scroll of Yanua. Away from my eyes, O hideous one, slink back into the dark shadows about the black sunless abode where dwell the self-distorted souls of the fearsomely formed ones. Oh, excuse me. Shall we read the book of Ramkat and see what's good real quick, or what? Hey, if any of you guys are feeling given and want to kick down a super chat, $1 or two for maybe another glass of vino for the readings, that would be much appreciated. If not, maybe just slap maybe a like, or just say hi or something. Or just enjoy yourselves, or just you know what I mean, just exist happily. I'll get down with that. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Without further ado, ooh, all right, hold on, record. Chapter 13, the Scroll of Ramkat. Awful is the great day of judgment at its dawning in the netherworld. The soul stands naked in the hall of judgment. Nothing can now be hidden. Hypocrisy is no avail. To maintain goodness when the soul reveals its own repulsiveness is futile. To mumble empty ritual is foolishness. To call upon gods who have no existence is a waste of time. In the hall of judgment, the wrongdoer is judged. On that day and henceforth his qualities shall form his food. His soul, soft as clay upon the earth, is hardened and set into shape according to its molding. The balances are adjusted. One arrives. The 42 virtues are his assessors. Shall he dwell among beauty as a godling, or be given captive to the keeper of horrors, to dwell among vile things under a merciful mantle of darkness? One arrives. The twisted body tormented on earth, and the ugly face have gone, discarded at the portal. He strides through the hall in radiance to pass into the He strives through the hall in radiance to pass into the place of everlasting beauty. One arrives. Now, no earthly body shields the horror which is the true likeness of the evildoer upon earth. He runs from the light which he cannot tolerate, and hides himself in the shadows near the place of terror. Soon he will be drawn to his compatible place among the dismal company. One arrives. He has been upright and a just one. His failings and weaknesses were of little account. This upright man fears nothing, for he is welcomed among the bright ones and shall go unhampered among the everlasting lords. One arrives. Go ahead, Anubis. Are you done? One arrives. He trembles before the unseen judges. He is lost. He knows nothing. Earthly knowledge and confidence are left behind. The balance drops. He sees his soul and recognizes his true self. He rushes into the merciful darkness. It enfolds him, and dark arms embrace him, drawing him into the terrible gloom, into the place of dark, secret horrors. Dude, are you guys listening to this? Every time it says one arrives, it's a person stepping in front of these judges, and these are the outcomes of what are happening, and like how it unfolding, and the words that they're using, the verbiage and whatnot. It's like, what? One arrives. She, She graced the court with beauty. Men sang of her loveliness and grace. Now, as when a mantle is removed, all is discarded, it is the time of unveiling. Who can describe the lustful thoughts and secret unclean deeds which fashioned the horror coming through the portal? There is a hush among the compassionate. One arrives. On earth, she was pitied by the compassionate and scorned by the hard-hearted. There her lot was degradation and servitude, privation and sacrifice. Few and meager were the gifts from life. Yet she triumphed. Now she comes forward by brilliance. Even the shining ones are dazzled by her beauty. One arrives. The twisted face and pain-racked body of the cripple have been left behind. A kind and loving soul dwelt imprisoned within its confines. A kind and loving soul dwelt imprisoned within its confines. Now the relieved spirit steps forward into the great hall, unencumbered and free, and glorious to behold. One arrives. The splendid body which graced earth remains there, an empty, decaying thing. The naked soul enters the everlasting halls. It is deformed, misshapen thing, fit only to dwell in the merciful gloom of the place with which it has compatible affinity. Sorry, the neighbors were yelling next door. I can't tell if they heard or not. One arrives. One arrives. The splendid body which graced earth remains there, an empty, decaying thing. The naked soul enters the everlasting halls. It is a deformed, misshapen thing, fit only to dwell in the merciful gloom of the place from which it has compatible affinity. It's a nice way of saying he's going to hell. One arrives. Neither goodness nor wickedness bears down upon the scales. The balances remain straight. The soul departs to the twilight borderland between the region of light and the region of darkness. That's interesting. That was a plot twist, right? This dude was neither good nor bad, so they sent him to everlasting twilight land. Okay. Oh, great lords of eternity. O great lords of eternity, who once were in the flesh, even as I, hear not the outpourings of an overburdened and sorrowful heart. For who am I to presume to call upon the great God of all? Who am not without wickedness and weak in spirit? I have filled my heart with knowledge of the secret writings, but still I fear the judgment. Therefore, great lords of eternity, I call upon you once who walked the earth, even as I, and to therefore understand the failings and weaknesses of men. I am not weak in my standing with earthly things, but I am weak beside the greater beings. Will I, too, ever be worthy of the grandeur of the eternal? Will I, too, ever be worthy of the grandeur of the eternal mansions? O great beings, whose nature is beyond understanding, grant me just a sparkle of the eternal wisdom, that it might light my soul and kindle the flame of immortal life. What is the destined fate of a man who knows the existence of things beyond his understanding? I see, but I do not know, therefore I am afraid. I can swim against the current towards the bank, but he needs a helping hand to pull him ashore when he is exhausted from the struggle. This is the fate of man. He must strive for that which he cannot attain. He must believe in that which he cannot prove. He must seek that which he cannot find. He must travel a road without knowing his destination. Only thus can the purpose of life be fulfilled. Man may believe he knows his destiny, but he cannot be assured with certainty, and no other way can he fulfill it. In this way alone can his soul be properly awakened to flower with its full potential. This alone he may know. This alone he may know. The purpose of all human life is a goal so glorious it surpasses all earthly understanding. He may visualize our individual goals as we will it. It is ordained that we have this freedom. How close or how far we are from reality is of little consequence. What is, is. He who seeks a non-existent destination will nevertheless get somewhere. He who seeks not all will go nowhere. Earthly life fulfills itself without attainment. Whoa, check that. What's up? Nice. Okay, we'll call it there. That was a good amount of how many pages left in the book? There's only like 21 pages left, y'all. There's only like 20-something pages left. It's like, we can finish it tonight. I'm getting angry, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're way out here, huh? A scroll fragment. Oh, it's funny. They don't have all the scroll. This one's just called a scroll fragment. Please feel free to have the work feel easy with blessings of fun and abundance. Oh, thank you, Ross, Christopher. Was that in relation to the dogs? What do you guys think? Should we keep going? I know this one's nice, huh, Brandy? This one might be the last public behind the scenes I do. It might only be to channel members and Patreon members after this. So once we end it, this might be it for us, you guys. For those of you who might have to wait until the book's finished. You might have to wait until the book's finished. To be continued. Bum, bum, bum. What's love got to do with it? Oh, no comment. All right, well, in that case, we'll end it right there. That way it makes the post edits that much easier. Thank you so much, Brandy, Ross, Christopher, Loud Pipes. Thank you guys for supporting. If you want to be a channel member, you can. It's right there under the video. It says join right next to man letters. Or you can subscribe to my Patreon. My Patreon has discounts and stuff to my Etsy shop. I make my own candles. We're actually burning one of our candles right here. Here's one of our man letters, homemade beeswax candles. Get them while they're hot. Get it? Because they're candles and they're burning fires hot. Anywho, please support. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being here. And if you guys do become a channel member and Patreon member, I'll see you in the next live where we do our next behind the scenes. All tiers, like the $2 tier, $1, any tier, all the members and Patreon members will be getting the link for these in the future. But yes. Either way, I'll see you guys soon, though. Yeah, I'll run more lives. We'll have more regular lives. But thank you guys for chilling. Thanks for hanging. And I'll see you guys soon, all right? Oh, thank you so much, Bandy. Thank you so much. All right, good night, you guys. Peace out.